What's going on, everybody? It's Man Authority, finally live with you after some technical difficulties with another booster box opening video. Those of you that are joining on the live stream, welcome, and again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. For those of you that are joining us on the YouTube video, welcome everybody. Please make sure that if you do enjoy the video, they hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, so that way you know when a new video goes live. Please make sure that if you do enjoy this video, they hit the comment hashtag #fullwatch down below in the comment section for a shout out on my Twitter. All those that do, make sure to also leave your Twitter header in the description, or in your comment, I should say, to make sure I know who I give it out to, just in case if your YouTube name is not the same as your Twitter header. Now, guys, as you can see, we're getting to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing video slash live stream here on Kick. Today's featuring the Legacy of Destruction, the newest set coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, I appreciate you guys being patient with me with the live stream difficulties. Before we get started, guys, as always with these live stream videos slash box openings on YouTube, I do have a bit of a challenge set for everybody here. So if you guys are looking at the title here on Kick, you guys can see that I have a bit of a challenge for you guys. For every 20 subs that we get while I'm live on this live stream, I will add purchase another box of Legacy of Destruction for a future box opening video. And also every quarter century rare card that we pulled. If you guys were here a couple months back when I opened up Phantom of Nightmares, we were able to get that quarter century rare Horus the Black Flame Deity for one of those live streams. That's why we did another one about a week or two later. Again, same rules apply as with that stream as well. Now, for those of you that are watching the YouTube video, if you guys aren't following me on my YouTube channel, make sure to head over to my YouTube channel and check it out. You can find the link here on Kick, or hit the YouTube icon that's either right there next to my name on Kick, or if you scroll down a little bit lower, hit that big YouTube icon. That'll take you over to it. Follow me there, subscribe, we'll love it. For those of you that, again, that are watching on the YouTube video, if you guys get that video up to 25 likes within the first week of the video being launched, I will get another booster box, along with any booster boxes that I will be getting, potentially adding from this video as well, from this live stream, I should say, and add it on. Now, for those of you that are following me on my TikTok, again, you guys can find the link here on Kick or in the description of all my YouTube videos. If you guys are following me on TikTok, I usually do a little highlight reel. Again, I encourage you guys to go over my TikTok. You can see some examples of that. I do a highlight reel of all the holos for, I think if I remember correctly, I think the latest goal that I set was if that highlight reel gets 100 likes within the first week of it being dropped, which that will probably release around the same time the YouTube video does, I will get a booster box and do a series of videos where I'm opening that booster box, and that's gonna be on TikTok exclusively. That won't be anywhere else. If you guys want to see some examples of that, again, head over to my YouTube channel. You guys will be able to see it. Or I mean, technically over to my TikTok, and you guys will be able to see it. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. I also want to give apologies real quick right away to those of you that may notice that I don't have any music playing in the background like I normally do for the live streams. I do apologize. Like I said, apparently Streamlabs is acting up for some reason. I'll probably reset my my PC once after it's done, to hopefully maybe that'll fix some of the complications. So here we go, though. So we got the usual card trick on the back. So we got Ancient Gear Commander, Krishnerd Witch, I think that's how I pronounce that, Stronghold the Hidden Fortress, Tenpai Dragon Fadra, Sinful Spoil Struggle, the God, some of these names I'm going to be butchering. Azah, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion, Sinful Souls of Slumber, Ragnareka Skeletal Soldier, and Nightmare Throne. It's a shame I didn't get this box sooner. Nightmare Throne's one of the new Yubel support cards. Actually, really good to get that, because I think that's going for, I think last time I checked, around about $30. That's not a bad start. Oh, let's get these out of the way real quick. Just, yeah, right there. That'll work. Sorry. Trying to find a place to put them off screen for you guys. That way they don't get in the way. Alright, so we got Tenpai Dragon Chundra, sorry, got in the camera. Right Lord. Mementolean Fusion. Commander. Zoma, the Earthbound Spirit, Ancient Gear Advance, In Papa's Footsteps, Mikazorabia, the Moonfang Dragon, and oh, are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna get another box, guys. Nightmare Apprentice, literally QC rare in the second pack. Are you joking? Oh my god. Oh my god, somebody please clip this for TikTok, and I might do a YouTube short. You gotta be. This is the second box I pulled of these. The odds of getting one of these are like 1 in 10 boxes. Oh my god, and that's actually a really good one too. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Holy shit. I'm getting a sleeve for that. Holy shit. Get a sleeve. Little dusty, but odds on the outside. I cannot believe I pulled that. That's insane, guys. Seriously, like I said, you guys, I preach how difficult it is to get QC rares in boxes, and literally, like I said, this is the second box I pulled of this set. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, I'm happy to get that. That's so nice. Holy shit. Well, yeah, looks like we'll have another booster box of this in the future, guys. Maybe I'll check with the new store that I'm going to, Illuminati, to see if they got any boxes to buy. I might need to make a stop after work. Holy shit. Alright, Goblin Biker Grand Pileup. Bicha, the Bakcha, the Melodious Maestra. Chandra. So Close, the Circular Sprite. Sangan Kamen. Bignet Dragon. Jungle Dweller. Ashen to the Endless. And Multi-Universe. New field spell. I'm actually curious, what does this card do? I think I have a holo of this, but I don't know what this does. Activate only if you do not control a basic field spell in your field spell zone. Target a field spell that is banished or in either player's graveyard. Destroy this card, and if you do, place that targeted card face up in your field spell zone. You can only use the effect of Multi-Universe once per turn. If a card is in the field zone, will be destroyed by a card effect, and banish this card from your graveyard instead. So it's kind of like a field spell version of like terraforming, almost, in a sense. That's kind of cool. A field spell that helps you get other field spells. Alright. Pile Up. Oh, there, I get that more in frame for you guys. Witch. Fortress. Ancient Gear Tanker. Deranged Devotion. Extinguishing the Ashen. Talons of Surliance. Cooling Embers. More Marshmelon. I actually, that's the first one I think I've gotten, that guy. More Marshmelon. If you guys know, is obviously the newer form of the original Marshmelon card that came out years ago. This is all basically part of the new Shining Sarcophagus set. You know what, I'm actually gonna move. There we go. That's better. Now I got a little more arm room. I still can't. That's still insane, guys. How we pulled a QC rare. Like I said, I can't get over that. If we that's insane. All right, so we got Haggard Lizardos, Ragankara Armored Lizard, Circular Sprite, Blink Out, Melodious Concerto. Oh, thought there was another card behind there. Lightsworn Aegis, Valomica Disharmonia, Tantrum Toddler, and Nightmare Apprentice, the regular version. I swear, if we pulled a second Nightmare Apprentice, that'd be insane of a QC rare. So yeah, another Nightmare Apprentice. So I'll read the effect of this to you guys, because I was actually I completely forgot I didn't read the effect. Read the effect of this. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one card. You can only special summon one Nightmare Apprentice once per turn. Actually, I'll get it on screen for you guys so you guys can see what I'm rating. There you go. If this card battles a monster, neither player can be destroyed by that battle. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one illusion monster from your deck to your hand. So that's actually really, really good. Actually, I don't know if I'll add that into my Chimera deck, because I've been making a Chimera yugioh kind of collab deck. Not sure if I'll add that in or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Alright. So we got Lizardos, Couplet, the Melodious Songstress, Val Harmonic Invater, I think that's how you say that. Sinful Spoils Subdual, Extinguishing Ashen, Devotion, Centurleon Gargoyle 2, Zoma of the Earthbound Spirit, and Shaman of the Ashened City. Very cool. I think I got one of these guys from that box that I opened up earlier. So far, I think, yeah, we've outside of the quarter century, we've only pulled one secret rare so far, so that's pretty good. I mean, realistically, I got my money back from this box. If I can get that Nightmare Prince, is good. So we got Ragnarok Samurai Beetle, Blink Out, Dino Vetus Docus, Wes, the Lightsworn Archfiend, Moonfang Dragon, Gear Advance, Spoil Struggle, Ragnarika Hunting Dance, and Varados, the Final Brainer of the End Times. I did get another one. I did get one of these guys actually from that box set, from the box that I opened up earlier. Look at that. That's amazing, guys. If you actually guys want to see me open that box, I actually did open up on my TikTok. So head over there, check it out if you guys want to. Now for this guy requires two or more level 10 monsters to summon. When your opponent activates a card or effect, and this is a quick effect, can detach material from this card and negate the activation. Then you can detach one material from this card, destroy one card on the field. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks while it has material, you can destroy one card on the field. If this exceeds summon card is destroyed, you can destroy one card on the field. So a lot of various destruction properties for that. You know what? Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna run away. There we go. Gonna zoom the camera out to get a little bit more room. That way you guys can see. Perfect. Okay. So that is our first, what is that, 7? Yeah, 7 packs. Apologize if I'm going a little bit slow, guys. Also, let me know in the comment section if you guys like me reading out the cards and stuff like that, or you just want to have it speed on through. Let me know. So, we got another Samurai Beetle, Sangan Summoning, Ancient Gear Duel, Ragnarika Mantis Monk, Spoils of Slumber Marine, Skeletal Soldier, Spoil Struggles, Bended Dragon, and Enlightenment Dragon. So this is the new Lightsworn Fusion monster. Requires both Judgment and Punishment Dragon to summon. Must be special summoned from the extra deck by banishing the above monsters, one each from your field and graveyard. Once per turn, quick effect, you can pay 2,000 life points, banish all other cards on the field and in the graveyards, in both players' graveyards. Once per turn, during your end phase, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. If this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can add 2 of your banished monsters to your deck, to your hand. 1 Judgment Dragon and 1 Punishment Dragon, then special summon both of them, ignoring their summoning conditions. That's actually pretty insane. You could put with that. That's actually a really awesome card. And what I mean by like read them out, guys, is like read the effects, not actually read out the names, because I feel like that would be kind of beside the point. You get what I mean? Alright, so we got Mantis Monk, Armored Lizard, Double Die, Gear Duel, Refrain the Melodious Songstress, different one, Talons, Moraine, Concerto, and Pyrite Knight. This is actually a new one. I've never pulled this. I haven't gotten this one yet. Pyrite Knight. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target one warrior, earth, or fire monster you control, except Pyrite Knight, return to the hand. And if you do, special summon this card, then special summon a Pyrite token to your opponent's side of the field in defense mode. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can special summon one warrior monster from your hand. Not bad. Be interesting to see there's some kind of play style with that particular card. We shall see. Okay. Back. Samurai Beetle again. Docus. Gear Commander. Witch. Kindred Witch. simultaneous equation cannons, which I'm pretty sure they printed this card out a while ago. I think they just added it because they couldn't add more card. I guess TCG couldn't figure out another card to add. Kaiman, Gargoyle 2, Memento-Olean Twin Dragon, and Goblin Biker Tarokia Garage. Guerrero. I think that's how you pronounce that. Interesting about Guerrero, requires 2 level 3 or lower, 2 or more level 3 monsters. While you have 3 or more Xyz materials attached to monsters on the field, goblin monsters you control can attack directly. Once per turn, if a monster is normal or special summoned while this card is in your monster zone, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters, detach material from a monster on either side of the field, and if you do, change the targeted monster's battle position. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can detach material from a monster on either field, and if you do, negate the attack. Interesting. So, I don't know if all the Goblin Xyz monsters can do that, but essentially, like, I'm guessing the Goblins Bikers have the ability to use overlay units from other monsters, even on your opponent's side of the field. That's actually kind of crazy. Actually, pretty good. All right, so we got Gear Tanker, Stronghold the Hidden Fortress, Spoil Subdual, Melodian Fusion, Goyle the Steel Seismic Smasher, Ashened to the Endless, Cooling Embers, Equation Cannons, and Steltry's Valomonica. I think that's how you pronounce that. Again, somebody feel free to, let's get that name there. Feel free to correct me on how the pronunciation is. I sometimes butcher these. If you control a monster except this card, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. You can only use each effect of the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is normal or pendulum summoned, my mistake, you can add a Valomonica card from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard and you have 2 Valomonica cards in your pendulum zone, add this card to your hand. That's actually pretty good. Good recycler. It recycles itself, and it's a good searcher. It's actually really, really good. You can see why it's a pretty good holo. Alright, Gruesome Grave Squirmer, another one of the new Yubel cards. Lizardos, Tundra, Right Lord, Zuma, the Earthbound Spirit, Jungle Dweller, which I actually just noticed this is a fiend monster, so I might be curious on this one. More on that one later. Hunting Dance. Oh, sorry, let me get them more in frame for you guys. I apologize. Sonstress and Fishborg Harpooner. Another kind of one of the little newer cards. You can reveal this card in 1 water monster in your hand. Actually, let me get it up a little higher for you guys. That way you can see. There you go. Special summon one of them and discard the other. You can only use the effects of this card once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a water synchro monster, you can negate the effects of one effect monster your opponent turns until the end of the turn. That's actually really nice. Kind of interesting. So it's like if you can reveal this card in 1 water monster in your hand. So essentially, if you had 2 of the same copies of it, you could do that, or depending on your other strategy. Depends on if you want your opponent to send the other card to the graveyard, I guess. That could work. Okie doke. Well, in this repeating, Samurai Beetle again. Docus, Mander, Witch, Cannons, Cayman, Gargoyle 2, Wind Dragon, and Gadget Trio. Okay, so the new Gadget Brothers type of card. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1. Oh, here, let me put that in frame for you guys so you can see what I'm reading. Pretty cool. I love the artwork. You can add 1 Shining Sarcophagus or 1 Spell and Trap that mentions it from your deck to your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can set 1 Stronghold the Hidden Fortress from your deck. Interesting. So that's that trap card, that's that common trap card, so that's pretty cool. There's yeah, Stronghold the Hidden Fortress, I was going to say, because I wasn't sure if it said hidden or if it was the moving fortress, because that's what Stronghold the Hidden Fortress is based around. That's the card it's based around. Forth back. Speak of the devil, Stronghold the Hidden Fortress. Lizardos, Pile Up, Anchor, Twin Dragon, Disharmonia, Footsteps, Cannons, and Mirage Mirror Force. This is the new Mirror Force that's based around the Illusion archetype. I gotta say, I love the artwork on that. When a monster declares an attack, special summon an illusion monster from your hand or graveyard. And if you do, return the attacking monster to the hand. If a face of illusion monster or monsters you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while this card's in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can banish this card, then special summon one illusion monster from your hand or graveyard. I will say, even though I kind of turned my Chimera deck into somewhat of more of a outside of the illusion spectrum, I would really like to see like a really good illusion type like archetype. You know what I mean? A lot of the times the illusions are just a new type in general. I mean, the Chimeras are okay, but personally I want to see like a really unique and cool like illusion style deck. I mean, you make a new type, I really would want them to do something with it. Alright, so we got Blink Out, Docus, Bacha, Memento Fusion, Aegis, Toddler, Embers, Smasher, and Minerva the Athenian Lightsworn, a new Lightsworn Synchro monster. And I gotta say, really, again, I always like Konami with the artwork, because the artwork on some of these cards are just absolutely ridiculously beautiful. So, with this one, Lightsworn monsters you control cannot be banished by card effects. You can only use the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is fusion synchro summoned, you can send Lightsworn monsters with different types from your deck to the graveyard up to the number of Lightsworn monsters used as materials for this card. You can banish up to 4 Lightsworn monsters from your graveyard, send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Now, obviously, for some of you guys that may not play Yu-Gi-Oh! That are watching for the first time, the whole concept with the Lightsworn and Darksworn monsters are very interesting. Like, you know, some of them with the Darksworns are better if banished, Lightsworns are better if they're sent to the graveyard. It's a it's their whole thing. That's why with a lot of Lightsworn and Darksworn decks, that's why they make them like 60 card decks. At least that's what I remember. So we got Ancient Gear Duel, Invitaire, Summoning, Pile Up, Disharmonia, Skeletal Soldier, Bitted Dragon, Aegis, and Daffy White Lion. For those of you that remember the old Yu-Gi-Oh! GX days, this in fact is indeed a new take on Dandelion, the original one, the Dandelion card, which has been banned for years for good reason, considering it's such a... Actually, I don't know if Dandelion's banned anymore. Feel free to correct me in the comment section of the video if I'm wrong about that. But Dandy White Lion, if this card is sent from the field, a hand or field to the graveyard, my apologies, you can special summon 3 white fluff tokens. You cannot special summon from the extra deck to the turn you activate this card, which obviously makes a lot of sense, because with the white fluff tokens, I mean, the fact that it summons 3 tokens in its place, you could do Link Monster pretty easily. Can't do Exceed, obviously, but I mean, you could do some pretty interesting strategies if you're able to summon from your extra deck. Oh my god, I mean, maybe that's why they actually... I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they banned Link Karibo. I mean, I know people said they banned Link Karibo because the Snake Eyes archetype was getting pretty crazy, but I mean, if Link Karibo was still out with Dandy White Lion out, oh my god, that'd be insane. Alright, so we got Lightsworn Archfiend, Bacha, Couplet, Armored Lizard, Dweller, Refrain, Hunting Dance, Gargoyle, and Tenpai Dragon Padra. I actually remember getting, I think I got like 2 of these guys, I think, already in my binder, unless those were some of the ones I traded away. I don't 100% remember. But this one's actually really in high demand with the Tenpai Dragons, because if this card is summoned, normal or special, you can add to your hand or set a Sand Against Spell or Trap from your deck. Can only use the effect of this once per turn. You take no battle damage from battles involving your Fire-type dragon monsters, and once per turn, during the battle phase, you can immediately synchro summon with this. Wow, you can synchro summon immediately with this guy. That's actually really good. That's like a urgent tuning all on its own. So wait, not only, hold on. So not only do I take no battle damage involving my fire-type dragon monsters with this guy on the field, but he's also a free tuning during the battle phase. That's really good. So we got Tenpai Dragon Fadara, Commander, Hooplet, Summoning, Moraine, Distinguishing, Moonfang, Struggles, and Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Okay, so we got the big daddy, the new Ancient Gear Golem. That's awesome. So this card becomes Ancient Gear Golem while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is summoned, you can add 2 cards. Oh, interesting. You can add 2 cards, either Ancient Gear cards and or a Gear Town from your deck to your hand, except this card, except Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Then discard 1 card. Also, you cannot set cards for the rest of this turn. You can only activate the effects of this card once per turn. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells or traps until the end of the damage step. So, not bad. So it's a searcher. I mean, it's a discard, but a searcher. That's really good. Now that I think about it, technically speaking, you could use this. I don't remember if I might be getting this wrong, but I'm pretty sure Ancient Gearbox, if it's set from the, I don't know if it's set to the, I think it's when it's sent to the graveyard due to an effect. I don't know if it has to be on the field or not. But if Ancient Gearbox has the ability to do that, you can add that and Gear Town, discard Gearbox. Gearbox's effect then lets you add 1 Ancient Gear monster, I believe with 1500 or, I want to say 1500 or more attack points from your deck to your hand. I want to say that. Again, comment section, feel free to correct me. I don't mind being corrected. So we got another Fadara, Double Die, Link Out, Sprite, Concerto, Smasher, Ashen to the Endless, Distinguishing the Ashen, and Spearhead of the Ashened City. I think I might actually have both of these guys, I want to say. I don't remember. Really don't. Alright, looks like we're getting a little bit tight on room, so give me a second just to zoom out the camera just yeah, right about there should do. Let's actually just move these guys over a little bit. There we go. How many more packs do we have? I think looks like we have about 5, including the one in my hand. So we got 5 more. I mean, if we somehow get another freaking quarter century rare, I mean, for crying out loud, that'd be insane. Okay. We got Gruesome Gravestormer, Anchor, Fusion, Memento Fusion, Right Lord, Allens, Advance, Moonfang Dragon, Wind Dragon, and Sengapai Transcendent Dragion. Interesting. So this is the Synchro monster that would be really good for that Tenpai. Tenpai Dragon, that's what I meant. Essentially, the way this one works, all monsters your opponents control must attack if able. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. If this card is synchro summoned, you can change all monsters on the field to attack mode. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, and it's a quick effect, so it can activate during your opponent's turn as well, you can special summon this card from your graveyard and destroy a card on the field. So that's actually really, really good. It's actually pretty insane. I can see some deadly combos with this thing. Alright, so we got Witch again, Archfiend, Mantis Monk, Lord, Gear Advance, Dweller, Toddler, Hunting Dance, Turn Silence. Hold on, did I miss a card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The hell? Did I get shorted a card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. For some reason, when I was pulling, I swear, there's times where I'm getting cards, it looks like there should be another card. But no, Turn Silence. Target one face-up monster you control, increase its level by 3. Also, if you activate this card in response to your opponent's monster's effect activation, while you control a shining sarcophagus, and a monster that mentions it, negate the opponent's activation, the opponent's effect. Sorry. During damage calculation, if your monster that mentions Shining Sarcophagus battles, you get banish this card from your graveyard and end the battle phase. That's actually that's a lot on one card, but that's actually really cool. Very cool. I'm gonna put you right next to Nightmare Throne. There we go. Got a little bit of room on these two right here. It should be perfect. Alrighty. So we got Subdual, Warmer, Tundra, Sprite, Ash into Endlessness, Concerto, Common, Smasher, and Gold Pride Eliminator. I completely forgot that they added some Gold Pride stuff in this. If your opponent's life points are lower, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can special summon this card from your hand. Banish one other Gold Pride monster from your hand based upon the field or graveyard to special summon a Gold Pride token with the same level as that banished monster. Also, this card cannot be used for material for a fusion, synchro, Ixies, or link monster, or link summon this turn, except for a Gold Pride monster. Makes sense. I mean, it stops cards like that from being completely OP, because if it didn't have that little part of the text where it's like, oh, it has to be specifically for a gold, even actually, now that it makes sense, because I mean, even if they got rid of that, just that last bit of that line in general, that card would be completely OP. Alrighty, so we got Lucas, Badra, Couplet, Subdual, Skeletal Soldier, Gargoyle, Twin Dragon, Talons, and the Ties That Bind. Interesting, I've not seen this one yet. If you control Shining Sarcophagus and a monster that mentions it, special summon up to 2 level 4 or lower monsters with different names that mention Gold Sarcophagus from your hand. Oh, actually, let me get on screen for you guys so you can see. My apologies. From your hand and or deck. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon from the extra deck. Interesting. So another one specifically for the Shining Sarcophagus. Alrighty, we're getting right very last pack, guys. Let's see if we can end this with another banger. How about it? So we got Armored Lizard, Die, Sangan Summoning, Ancient Gear Duel, Toddler, Footsteps, Sangan Common, Zuma, and Battle Guard Echoes. When this card is activated, you can add 1 level 5 Earth Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, then discard a card. Once per turn, if a monster is returned from the field to the hand, even during the damage step, you can activate one of these effects. Add 1 Battle Guard Rage or Battle Guard Howling from your deck to your hand. Change 1 face up monster on the field to face down defense position. Not bad. I gotta say, guys, I'm extremely satisfied with this box. I mean, the fact that we got a QC, like I said, I just want to bring that up to the camera for you guys again. This amazing Nightmare Apprentice QC rare. I want to see if I can get the. There you go. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna take it out of the sleeve real quick, just so you guys can see it out of it, just to appreciate it better. There, now you can see it much better. That's nice. That's very nice. Well, thank you guys for joining. Obviously, because I did pull this QC rare, I will be getting another box of Legacy of Destruction. It might take me a while to track to get one or for it to ship in, but we'll see what I'm able to do. Until the meantime, guys, again, thank you so much. Don't really mind that we didn't get any subs on the stream. That's completely okay. With the difficulties I had setting up, I'm not that shocked. But thank you guys so much for joining today. If you guys are here on the YouTube video, again, if you made it all the way to this point, please make sure to remember to hit that comment hashtag #fullwatch down below in the comment section for a shout out on Twitter from yours truly. And again, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that like button. If we get 25 likes, I'll add another box of Legacy Destruction to the same live stream that I'll be opening up with, thanks to the QC rare from this box, onto that stream. And again, if you guys also are following my TikTok and like the highlight reel, which I'll be making of all these cards on there, if that gets up to 100 likes and by the end of the same week that this YouTube video drops, make sure, guys, once again, if it does, I'll be doing another box opening on TikTok exclusively. Thank you guys so much. This is Man Authority signing off for now. I'll see y'all next time when I'm back on your screens and in your faces.